Daddy, do you know I put an extra pencil inside of my book bag?
You did?
So whenever I...
Oh, cool, you got a little note draw pad. That's cool. Yeah.
That's the whole entire reason that's the whole entire reason I got these. 961. I don't know too much about it. Follow the instructions to color the 5 with wood. Then can I get the regular way this time? You're not getting the one you think you do this? Okay, I'm gonna go to the last one. Color 9 squares.
Why are y'all spilling everything? I'm confused.
1 square blue.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Dallas Cowboys and the Las Vegas Raiders. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Yeah.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
As soon as you got school tomorrow, bud, take a shower. Unless you already took one.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll
now,
try again, 2nd and 10. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he gets this up just shy of 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 4, and it gets him to first. Now a carry for Jacobs. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. The tackle, Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Jacobs. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. The ball carrier.
2 straight 4-yard runs, and it is steadily working the ball downfield. To me, they're staying right on schedule. First down, you want 4 yards or more to set up the rest of the drive. They're getting exactly that.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They get 5, and it will go ahead and move the chains.
I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is starting.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46.
Or 1 square feet and 1 square foot.
They run it with Jacobs. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Color 0 square feet and 1 square.
Running is Jacobs. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Jacobs. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a 1st down.
Now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. On 4th down, on is Corey Bajorquez to punt. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. Their own 20-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. At the 22-yard line.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Tony Pollard. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9. Prescott. Will find Lamb. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Now Prescott. Over the middle, complete. That's Elliott. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
Chloe? Chloe! Houston, Chloe! What's going on? Get in there! Stop running around up there!
And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. Will take over now, 1st and 10. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. We're scoreless after 1. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Jacobs now. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Jacobs, the ball carrier. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
On 2nd down now, it's Jacobs. And he's got the first down, then some in midfield. And finally brought down at the 43. 22 yards there, a first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
On second down, Jacobs. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right at them and right up the middle.
Now a first down carry. It's Michelle. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On second down, it's Jacobs. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, and defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to third down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. That's good. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
That's a tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync.
His towel's on top of the door, back of the door.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were.
His towel should be on the back of the door. It's brown with like stripes on it or something.
2 to go on second down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Eight yards the tally on that first down run. Here's second and 2. Down Michelle. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys are on the board first here tonight. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Open man, right side.
I couldn't even get my
And they
fucking
will
dude.
get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there. As that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. 23 yards the pickup there.
Man.
We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in week 1. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
At the 47-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
The tackle made by Jonathan Abram. 5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40.
He's tackled.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
That shit's simple.
First down, Jacobs. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter.
Oh, that thing's going to be long.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens.
Come on, just a little delay. That shit don't drag on.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, we'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot. Great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they took
get this shit.
This time, see if they can avoid doing it here. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Farrell.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Prescott now. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Field goal about the 28. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the 2nd half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Let's do this.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Come up. There we go. Come up.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Jacobs. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
He's tackled at the 40.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
You took your shower already, bud? Mm-hmm. That was quick, man. You all right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
On 1st down, it's Jacobs. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Good night, Daddy.
Good night, man.
But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a
I'm still waiting on them to email me. I'll let you know.
2nd and 8.
I hope so.
The handoff, Jacobs running to the left. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Jacobs from the gun. And they're going to mark
Yes.
him down short, maybe by about a yard.
Say again, bud.
He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation.
You got school tomorrow, 10 o'clock.
And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. A 33-yarder from the left hash. This is up and good from Pinheiro. And that'll push the lead up to 13-0. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the races.
Yes.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives your to come off the field, not really move the ball well.
I said 10 o'clock.
Red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
At the 24-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Yeah.
He'll fire deep down.
No, yeah, you can't go on there. I'm playing the game.
He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. He's had trouble finding open
receivers
all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been any. This defense has been all over.
No, come off of it. Go on deuce.
And every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Play action now. Prescott.
Oh, good stuff. That's good play. Oh.
And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
That was my area. That's my fault. I'm chasing other shit. Dang.
Taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Oh, that stay open. All right, we got to do something different.
Complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders 30.
Okay.
A good pickup there,
yeah,
22.
Cowboys.
It's my fault.
Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. On play action, Prescott. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Incomplete. Covering by Byron Murphy.
Back plays like that. Let's go to the other side. See
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. Now back to the ground with Elliott. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Cowboys, nothing.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. They go to Elliott again. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a 1st down. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll move the chains.
Give me
and
some.
a Cowboy 1st down.
I know he keep going over there. So let's do it this way.
Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18.
Here we go. Good play. Good play.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. On 2nd and 11 now.
Ooh,
Prescott.
wide open. How did that happen?
Cowboy touchdown.
Touchdown.
CeeDee Lamb there to make the grab. And the Cowboys have cut it to within a score.
Big score. First step in their attempt to climb back into this game.
Yes, but still some work to do as they get within a score here. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback. Because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. He'll drop to throw. It's complete in the bubble screen. That's Jacobs. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by and then setting up the screen and getting downfield. Didn't happen at all. Give a lot of credit to the defense for not tumbling to that one.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, come on.
That's an excellent
the
job.
only one that went up for it.
Like any defense,
gotta get that, baby.
Let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
This first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. That's pulled in at the 32. And past the 40 before it was out of bounds. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Again, it's Elliott. And he's going to be close to a 1st down as he gets this to the Raiders' 39. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Looking to throw again on second down. Prescott.
Good play, baby. That's clutch. Good play. Good play.
Return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs.
Oh.
This defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. Jacobs. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Trying to eat some clock with Michelle. I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
I'm about to say, man, let me do that bit.
A gain of 13. It's a first down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero.
Good shit. He's on that.
Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
What? Let's just keep it.
Jacobs now. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there.
So
Barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, they've got to find 2 scores. So, you know, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done.
Yes.
It's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to.
It could be 10:05.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
You gotta watch Rams. You gotta watch Lamb. So.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yeah, 2-score game.
Oh, good play.
He's going to have to eat
Good
this
pursuit.
one. Down he goes. It's the former number 4 overall pick, Cleveland Full, that got in there to bring him down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Oh, man, I didn't do that.
Prescott on play action. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Prescott. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A gain there of 21 yards.
21 yards.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Prescott now from the 50. Left side to Lamb. And he's got this down to the 35. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
And
Prescott from the gun. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Couple more plays,
3
fellas. Come
yards
on,
the gain
come on.
there, second down.
Great job on the
brings up 2nd and 7.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down.
Good game, fellas. Good game.
33-yard line. His second sack of the night. Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belts. For you and I, that first Thursday night game, also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We were into the regular season, the first game of the year. And, you know, all eyes were watching this one. Everyone was excited that football was back.
And it's just special. You could just feel it. It's so good to have the pigskin back out there. It'll be